Good morning, it's me, Sunfire SG, and we're back for another episode of Craftaway. Today is April Fool's Day, and what better way to start the episode than playing a little prank on our new server member, Kunipshun. So I saw that he played a bit of a trick on Cloudtoss and covered his entire house in Netherrack, and well, I'll show you what I've been up to. Soon we sort of started the mushroom farm, and I gave it a test out to see that the height was correct, and it is. So I'm basically going to fill his entire house with stuff, purely so I can make a really awful pun. So let's get started with that. And there we have it, guys. All of that, I kind of overestimated how much would actually need for this prank. But yeah, there we go. Just to make a mushroom pun. Seriously, guys, why do you watch me? All right, we'll head back to the lab, and I'll show you kind of what I've been working on between episodes. There's not been much, but I've been playing around with a few things, and we're basically ready to now continue with finishing off that little mushroom containment unit. So I'll see you back at the lab. Righto, guys, we're back at the lab, and as you can see, I've filled in the floor, so it's just stone slab, andesite, stone slab, andesite, stone slab, andesite, redstone lamp. You know, if I was Mumbo Jumbo, that would have been remixed by now. It's crazy. Every time he says something or repeats some sort of words, he ends up with some sort of new music track being made for him. I'm kind of glad that doesn't happen to me. Anyway, so this here is our floor. Obviously, that's continued throughout the lab anyway, so I didn't really see much point in popping that on camera. I set up a little airlock room as well, because I've got some ideas of what I want to put in here. So I've marked it all out. We're going to put a little self-auto-equipping hazmat station. There's a little spot for your equipment, so like your old armor and stuff can go in there, ready to, well, to make sure that the hazmat suit is on, basically. And we're also going to have a chemical shower or a decontamination shower. I'm not really sure what they're called. Let's just pop this down and sleep, because it seems to be getting dark. Yeah, it is. And then through here, I've just marked off a little area. Boop. We've just marked off a little area where the path ends, although I'm thinking of extending that out to the edge of the stairs here. And I've popped in a staircase. Now this was purely because I wasn't sure how I was going to get it to sort of work and fit. And I mean, it's simple. It's just stone slabs, really. A couple of bits of polished andesite. Again, it's nothing really worthy of being in the video, because it's just basically me going up half a block at a time all the way around to meet that window level. And when we grow the mushrooms, they tend to grow to just about this sort of height, so we can usually jump across onto the mushroom and break them down if we need to, but we can also more often than not Hello, Mr. Enderman. Don't spoil my video, please. More often than not, we can actually just knock them down from here, I guess. So in here, I've just set up a bit of a station for them. We've got some bone meal in there, and then this is where, obviously, let's just sort this out. This is a mess. This is where all the tissue samples, I think I called it, because it's supposed to be sort of like a scientific facility where we're trying to work out why the mycelium is spreading and what it actually does, what its properties are on the mushrooms, etc, etc. So we've got a bit of a story going on here, and yeah, we're getting to the point now where we can actually tear down most of the stuff outside, which then leaves us open to finishing off, well, not finishing off, starting off our little town for the workers as well. So what I'll do quickly is I'll just pop in this auto equipping station. It doesn't work as well in Bedrock as it does in Java. So I think in Java you can have two here, one there, and one on the floor as well, all on the same pressure plate, but in this you can't. No idea why, really. I'm not sure why the redstone signal doesn't pass down there, but it doesn't. So I'm not worried about it. I mean, it's only got to do the 4 items, and that's what it does. So basically, if I was to unequip my armor, so pop it in here, as we're supposed to do. I want to equip my hazmat suit. Click. Boom, done. I mean, I like having these around the base for emergencies. So let's say you die in the Nether, you want to go get your stuff, but you're a bit worried about it. Have a auto-equipping station set up at your spawn. Have some enchanted fire protection armor in there. You run up, bam, instantly equipped. You can head out to the Nether and not worry about too much. You can get your gear back in relative safety. Now we'll just pop in the water shower. Well, the water shower. Most showers are water, Sunfire. Most showers are water. Yeah, so we've got a little decontamination shower as well. I'm not sure if I like that down there. No, it works, I guess. It's supposed to be a drain, but I kind of want it a bit higher. Maybe I'll need to put like another sign there just to block it off. Yeah, let's try that. It doesn't need to have anything on there. It's just to keep the water in place more than anything. That is freaking me out. That enemy needs to stop messing with my doors. Pop. Oh, great. Right, we don't have any building blocks, but we will chuck in this glowstone because why not? And I'm still too low on the ground, aren't I? Okay, right, this will be fun. I'm stuck in a hole. Let's get that. Glass. Why not? Glass will work. Right. That. Let's put the glowstone. Oh, stop it! Jeez, guy's freaking me out. Is it raining outside? Is that why he's freaking out? No, he's just being crazy. Just don't teleport in front of me. I said don't do that. Come on. Come on now. So that should, in theory, yeah, we've got a little sort of decontamination shower now as well. So that's all I wanted to do in here for now. We're going to finish off that tower in a second. I just need to grab some resources. And then after that, we'll be heading over to the smelter to finish that off as well. No. Right, welcome back. So I've extended out this little hazard line, caution tape, safety thing. For someone who works in science, I should know a bit more about safety procedures, but nope, not me, not me. I've also put in these redstone lamps just to tidy the place up a bit. I don't really like having torches dotted about, so I feel this is a bit more lab-like. Mycelium is continuing to spread. We're going to actually, as episodes go on, this is going to progressively spread more and more to fill this entire area. But we've got this nice little middle bit where we can pop our mushrooms and bone meal them, and they should basically grow to about that level. So I'm going to start up here, and we're going to start putting together this little dome. I'm hoping that the mushrooms still grow once it's enclosed, but I guess we'll find that out once we've put the dome on. I've got a whole bunch of concrete made up. Boop. And I'll start working on this design. See you in a bit. Alrighty guys, we're back. I've just been filling in a bit of glass here just to fill it up. We've got a bit of a pirouetting spider over there. I'm hoping the farm still works when it's covered up with glass. Like, I don't... Wow, there's a lot of spiders. Yeah, a lot of Bedrock farms seem to be reliant on being able to see the sun. Now, I know this doesn't work for... It's not applicable to crop farms, but I don't know if that's the case with, like, the giant tree farms and also giant mushroom farms. So I guess we'll have to just wait and see on that one. Now I'm going to have to work out a way to get back in after this as well, aren't I? Oops. Oh, that's fortune. That was dumb. Oh well. Right, I'll finish this off and we'll head back down to have a look at it from underneath and test it out as well. There we go. Dome's on. And it looks quite nice. It's a simple design, but I don't know, sometimes those really work. So let's give it a test out now, and hopefully we'll use one of these actually, because I don't have many of those just lying around, so we'll get some more of those. Now hopefully they do still grow. Come on. Yes! Yes, they do. Excellent. Right, well, we'll get rid of this again, and let's crack on with the smelter. That's next on the list. Okay, so I've started off with the smelter here. I think I'm going to have the output chest here. I suppose that would work. Yeah, I think I prefer them there than here, because I think it'll look a bit more messy. It's going to be a fairly simple system. There's going to be a fuel loading system here, probably on a minecart, and there'll be a item loading station here as well, and I'll probably have the chest for that up here, so it will run round like that. It's going to require a bit more hoppers. It's not the most resource friendly smelter, but it does the job, and I'm happy with it. So if it does the job, it does the job. Right, I'll crack on with that, and I'll start getting that sorted, and we'll pop back once it's close to being completed. Happy April Fool's Day, Kunipshun. Enjoy my terrible puns. Ooh, not potatoes, don't put... Whoa, that goes fast. Holy moly. Okay, let's get the potatoes out of that. Where did they go? They didn't go into that so quick. Oh, hang on. That's... Rightio guys, welcome back. We've just had a bit of a rework of that system that you saw before. We've just dropped it down a bit lower and reworked a couple of the minecart tracks just so we don't get any locked hoppers. It's working quite nicely. It's not the biggest smelter I've built. It's certainly not the most efficient smelter, but it works well, and I don't need to do much smelting anyway. Like, most of the smelting I do is for other people, so I'm quite happy with this system. It meets our needs and it looks pretty, so I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Now, I think that's everything that we said we were going to do this episode. We have put in a smelter. We have done the prank on Kunipshun. We have also finished off the containment units for the mushrooms. I think that's all we said we were going to do this episode. So next episode we're going to work on the new iron farm. And hopefully, if all things go well, we might have a collaboration with another castaway. And we are also edging ever closer to that 100 subscriber goal. So when we hit that, obviously that will be the next episode. So I'm keeping an eye on it. I don't think it'll be by next episode, but if it is, then expect that. And I'm thinking with the 100 subscriber special as well as the build, showing off the build and having a bit of a party about it. I think I might do a Q&A. It'd be interesting to see what you guys want to know about me. If you want to know anything, you might just want me to shut up and get on with my Minecraft videos. But yeah, if you've got a question you want answering, leave it in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Bye.